True, scary story. My name is Lily, and I used to work the night shift at a small convenience store on the edge of town. It wasn't the busiest place, and most nights were quiet, with just a few regulars coming in for snacks or cigarettes. But there was one night that still haunts me to this day. It was around 2 a.m., and I was the only one in the store. The usual crowd had come and gone, and the store was empty. I was behind the counter, restocking cigarettes, when the door chimed. I looked up, expecting one of the regulars, but instead, a man I had never seen before walked in. There was something off about him from the start. He was tall, with a bulky build, wearing a dark hoodie pulled low over his face. He didn't look at me or acknowledge my presence. He just wandered aimlessly through the aisles, not picking up anything, not even glancing at the shelves. I tried to shake off the unease, reminding myself that not every customer needs to buy something. But as the minutes ticked by, the man didn't leave. He just kept pacing up and down the aisles, occasionally stopping to look at the security camera in the corner. My instincts told me to keep an eye on him. Something wasn't right. I discreetly reached for the silent alarm button under the counter, just in case. I didn't press it, but my hand hovered over it, ready. After what felt like an eternity, the man finally approached the counter. He didn't have anything to buy. His hands were empty. He just stood there, staring at me, his face still obscured by the hood. "Can I help you with something?" I asked, trying to keep my voice steady. He didn't answer. He just stood there, staring. The silence was suffocating. I could feel my heart pounding in my chest. Then, without a word, he reached into his pocket. I tensed up, ready for the worst, but he only pulled out a crumpled piece of paper. He slid it across the counter to me. I hesitated before picking it up. When I unfolded it, I saw that it was a note, scrawled in messy handwriting. "I know you're alone. I've been watching you." I froze. My blood ran cold. The man's eyes, what little I could see of them under the hood, were locked onto me. He didn't move, didn't say anything. He just stood there, waiting for my reaction. I tried to stay calm, but my mind was racing. I knew I had to act fast. I glanced at the door, trying to calculate how quickly I could make it out of there if I needed to. My hand hovered over the silent alarm again. Before I could do anything, the man suddenly turned and walked out of the store. The door chimed as he left, and just like that, he was gone. I stood there, frozen, for what felt like hours. When I finally snapped out of it, I hit the alarm and called the police. They arrived quickly and searched the area, but they didn't find him. The security footage showed him entering the store, but his face was never clear enough to identify. The police took the note as evidence, but I never heard anything about it again. After that night, I quit my job at the convenience store. I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched, of knowing that someone had been following my every move. Even now, I still wonder what his intentions were and what would have happened if I hadn't kept my cool. How would you rate this story on a scale of 1 to 10? Share your rating in comments.